Hey all! There are plenty of overdrive and distortion pedals in the PodGo, and this could have easily been a top 10 list. But I've decided to make it really hard on myself and pick only 3 overdrive pedals. The amp that we're gonna be using today is Scale Texas Channel 1, and that's the Mesa Lone Stars clean channel. I usually don't talk about this, but this time, since it's not completely relevant to the subject, I'm using an IR, which is a 4x12 traditional Mesa cabinet, and this impulse response is a blend of 2 microphones. Both are dynamic, one is a 57, the other is a 4-to-1. After that we have a spring reverb, the 63 spring reverb, you can see the settings here, nothing crazy. And finally I have an EQ, this time it's a parametric EQ. The low cut here is set at 90 Hz and the high cut is set at 8.4K, and there are some minor EQ tweaks like this small dip in the 380 Hz and a small boost around 1.8K. So the amp itself on the neck pickup with my guitar at full volume sounds like this. On the bridge pickup. Okay, let's start the countdown. So let's start from the back. Number 3 on this list is the Kinky Boost, or the Exotics EP Booster. And here's how it sounds once we turn it on. So the boost is obvious. However, what I like about the Kinky Boost, especially how transparent this boost is. So here's the tone again without the boost. And with. There are numerous ways you can use the Kinky Boost, and one of my favorite ones seems to be to lower the drive and engage the boost, and this is what you get. The other great thing about the Kinky Boost is that it has a bright switch, and if you feel that your tone is too dark, you can just flip on the bright switch and get this. The only question that remains is Kinky Boost an overdrive? And I will answer that question if this video reaches 25 million views. Now on to pedal number 2 on this list. Once you load the Red Llama by Way Huge, which is called the Alpaca Rouge in the PodGo, you get this tone. And one thing that's quite extreme about it is the volume difference that happens. So here's the clean tone we had on the Mesa Lone Stars Channel 1 again. And once we kick in the Red Llama, so my first suggestion when using this pedal would be to bring down the level a bit. It was on 7, let's put it on 5. Let's compare the volume difference now. The volume difference is still there, but it's not as extreme as it was on the default settings. Let's try to push the drive up to the maximum. Let's see what the hi-cut settings does. Let's try to set it at 0 first. Now let's max it out. And I would bring down the hi-cut. There's one thing that I really like about this pedal, and that's the amount of low end it delivers. The more you push it to the extremes, the more it starts sounding like a really fat fuzz pedal, and that's gorgeous. And finally, here's number 1 on my list. Hypothetically, if an evil person showed up in my room today and said, I'm going to erase all the distortion blocks you have in the Pod Go and you can keep only one, I would probably save the Dhyana Drive, which is the Hermida's Zen Drive. Quick reminder of the dry sound. And once we kick in, probably the best drive I've heard in the digital world. There's something extremely attractive to my ears in this tone, and that's probably the fact that it sounds creamy. They call this the Dumble sound. We have something similar in the Pod Go, the Line 6 litigator, and this pedal is kinda in that similar tone style. Let's push the gain a bit more on this. Let's try lowering the voice control and bringing up the tone control all the way up. I like when the voice control is a bit higher and the tone control is a bit lower. However, I wouldn't push this much gain, at least not in this situation. Anyway, I'm not gonna waste your time. No matter how you set this pedal, it's gonna sound absolutely great. And yes, I will do it. I will push all 3 in now, and this is how it sounds. And finally, as a little bonus, I have to mention this one because it works so well as a transparent boost, as a rich, thick overdrive tone. It's the full tones OCD. Sounds great, especially in front of Marshall amp, so you can try that one as well. So that's it. Those are my 3 overdrive/distortion pedals from the Pod Go. Kinky Boost. Bye all.